Ian, they don't want this anymore. Just let them go.
You said something about 5 seconds ago. Come back.
Ian, they need a real life. Not all of this. Besides, they just ruined the concert. Word will get out. No one will come to see them.
Dave, they're chipmunks who talk. People come. Guys with me. Whoa, whoa. That's how we roll. Whoa, whoa.
They just did take us alive, Alvin. It's a figure of speech, Simon. Instead of criticizing me, use your big brain to think of a way out.
Essas cartas desse curso. Tá? Deixa eu entender depois.
How did you guys...
We were talking chipmunks, Dave. We can get out of a cat carrier. Not even hard to do. You came back for us.
Well, of course I came back. We're a family.
Holy.
What?
Am I going crazy, or did he just say family?
I know. But I really missed you guys.
I missed you too, Dave. Me too. So did Alvin. He's just too cool to admit. Yeah, you, macho. You too. Sorry, I had some sentimentality stuck in my throat. I said, I missed you too. Whatever. Who are you guys to judge me? Okay, you know what? I miss my friend Dave, okay? I'll scream it from the rooftops. And I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed. That's right. I love you, Dave.
Come here.
Dave?
Yes, Alvin?
Now can I steer? Oh, please, please, please. I've always wanted to work the windshield wiper. It's kind of like to eat the horn.
No, fellas.
I'm a good beaver. Save some horn for the rest of us, man. Come on, Dave, come faster.
Not with you steering.
Dave, you tried like a sleepy old bear.
Okay, Alvin, that's enough.
Remember what? I'm being awesome.
Alvin, I said that's enough.
Hey, Dave, your pause.
Hey, you guys behave? Maybe I'll let you call me Uncle Ian again. Deal?
Oh, well, that's what deal is. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Simon. Hola, me llamo Annie. Yo quiero una hula hoop.
Madre de Dios. Claire,
Hey,
come on in.
Hello, Clarina.
hi guys.
I hope you like toaster waffles.
And for us classy chipmunks, a bit of a bubbly.
Oh,
Stupid. What does it do? Yikes! Oops.
Not gonna say it.
Uh-oh. Good grief.
I'm not gonna say it.
Nope. I'm gonna say it. Alvin!
Yeah, come and roll this thing for me now.
You mean stealing?
How dare you?
Wait, so when is Big Brother
Yeah,
starting?
now that we're famous though,
They
we
said
don't have to borrow
15.
anything.
When is
Isn't
15?
that great?
I like
198
stealing.
plus 7.
1.
154, 198. Check this one.
Why is it?
When they say love is blind, the matter get that.
Something on 15.
When she take that money and gave
Still
me
long.
the flimsy excuse, right?
Let me see.
I
Let me
was
see.
trying to process it. You know, you lie a lot, so you can't even.
Please let me see.
I was trying to process. I'm like, you want to eat something? He said yes. I said okay. I served him. He ate. I packed my bag. I went to the airport. On my way to the airport, I'm not even going to lie or act like one tough day. I broke down as hell and I blocked Siren everywhere. After Valentine's Day, I think February 19th, I already reached out to him seeking closure, and he said, okay, let's meet up. We already had a plan date to meet up and resolve the whole thing. You're gonna lie, baby? How? You're gonna lie?
I'm not gonna lie.
So now that happens, and we meet up eventually on the third date. We had conversations about what could have gone wrong, we expressed ourselves. One thing leads to another, and we're back at it. Right?
What was this in him?
As in, we were back at it, right? Shortly after, I came, that was the period, I think Ruthie was having her birthday in Lagos. I came to Lagos for Ruthie's birthday trip and all that. I was with me for the 1 week I was in Lagos. If he was really tired of the relationship, check all this coming back and forth. We have been doing that. So that was really the regret.
Coming back, anyway. Who cares coming back? So they say.
Baby, it takes two. It takes two to tango. You know that, right?
Never.
Listen.
Yeah, happen. I went to the club.
What excuse me,
She didn't come. Firstly, I booked 2 Prados to go with the club. So why was I booking an invite?
So you booked two Prados to go to the club.
What I said?
Zion! Let me go see him.
Let us see what.
You booked two fucking Prados to go to the club.
That's why I like that there are videos. That night I have the videos. I had friends scared from Abuja for my birthday. So
This is such a shameful conversation. You think I'm with you?
friends I had to go.
No, ask me.
Wait, we'll come back.
Okay.
So why didn't you go back to the house? Like she said, that's what I'm saying. So I invited Chino to come into the club. Yeah, I had friends who came from Abuja for my birthday. And they were there and I had not seen them because I was with Chino. So I said, oh, let me go see my friends. We booked 2 Prados to go to the club. They had theirs, I had mine. You get. We went to the club, party. From there, we went back to their place. You get. Because they already booked an apartment.
But did she tell you to come back home? Like
She did.
Why did you go back home?
Why I didn't come back? I was going to come back home. But I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I quickly rushed to see her at the house.
Yeah.
She was already packed. Her car waiting for her outside, packed her box, everything. And she was ready to leave. So I was like, I know, mind bad, you get. I was supposed to come back last night, like I promised.
But she was already angry.
She was very mad. No, she didn't want to care.
Did you really try to reach out to her?
No, I did try to because her multiple times, but she blocked.
Okay. So before we go to this February part now, what happened in February? Tell me your truth. Before
I hear her sides. So before February, see, so the thing is, before February, this January, she was already hitting up almost everybody I know. You get.
So what is it?
People were hitting me up to send your pictures
And my speaker?
and your speaker.
Do it. Make sure you say it. Because
So
I'm
I
hitting
send
you
her.
up to send my
So she was like, I should send her
possession.
my pictures that were in her box.
And my speaker, why you don't return now? Because you returned the pictures, you could not return the speaker.
Me, I knew that she'd known her pictures and the speaker.
Why would I
She was
want it?
wanted
Nobody gets
to
it.
see me,
to get in touch.
to get in touch with me. So she kept hitting me up. And she wants to meet. We are going to see. She was like, she wants to see me at her place. Let's give her a place that she can talk well, all that. No wahala. Met her out, we talked. Then, things
Spend the night.
Things went then I left. Yeah.
That's the problem.
So between February and we have been cordial.
Okay.
We have been
Between
So
February
nothing
and
happened.
now?
between February.
You've not had any issue.
No, Zion.
Not only issue I've had is that I haven't set her speaker. She said, I've already her speaker.
So what's the problem now?
So
Why be your ex if you guys made up in February?
thank you, because you see,
Look quick.
so February happens now.
Hey, remove that thing, remove that thing, remove that thing.
Together.
Remove it before the thing will change.
All of a sudden, Seth and I were chatting one day, it was on a Sunday, and he went mute. We spoke on phone. This time around, yeah, we literally got back together, and we were literally expressing love for each other and working on our relationship. In fact, see our relationship therapist there, Kelly Ray. Not for real. That's our relationship therapist, right? He tried to mend it as much as possible. Even when we came back together, he will advise the two of us the same advice. Do you understand? So we were literally in a good place, right? And then on a very good Sunday, I was chatting with Zion and he didn't reply. I tried to call him. I didn't hear from Zion. Zion went ghost for at least 4 days. He hits me up on a Wednesday. I was like, oh, baby, I'm so sorry. I've been going through stuff. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, ghost you like that. I've just been going through things on my own. And seeing that we were just mending, our relationship from what it was, I was very quick to forgive and, not take it as much of a big deal. Do you understand? We made up. We're having good conversations and everything. Like 3 days after, Zion now messaged me and said he needed like 300K or some stuff that he was doing. Don't worry, I have the messages.
Let's go. But I need your format.
I have the messages, baby. It's okay. I have the messages. I'm not going to delete, now. He was like, he needed like 300K for some stuff that he was arranging for his website thing. And seeing that this guy just ghosted me like a few days ago and just came back, it seemed off to me that he was asking me for money. Have you forgotten when you asked me for that 300K? I told you that I had just sent my sister, I call her Smalls, our last born in Canada. I had just sent her money for her accommodation. She is my responsibility. So when he asked me for the money, I told him, like, baby, I would have done it for you, but I just sent Smalls money for her accommodation. It's tight for me right now. I can't send you any money.
Anyway, in conclusion,
Zion came back to me, asked me for money again. I gave it to Zion. Less than 3 days after, Zion ghosted me. And that was the point I said, look, pick yourself from the floor. What are you doing? I'm not getting nothing from this relationship. Zion has never taken me to dinner. When we go out, I take him out.
okay.
I was getting the bare minimum from this guy, and he was taking me for granted.
We spent a lot of time on this. You said at the start, you guys were going your separate ways. You were not in it anymore. She was probably still in it. But you never clearly told her that. Is that a fair way to put it?
Yeah, I was done.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell her.
So that was a mistake, maybe.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
So my point is, if you were done, why did you keep coming back to me for money?
That really put me back in the mood of everything. Honestly, I'm not going to pass you. I still have affection.
Yeah.
Chino. I'm not going to lie to you.
Do you still do?
I still have affection to Chino. Look up. So when I decided that I wasn't trying to pursue this anymore, I wasn't trying to break our hearts. But I know Chino is a very fragile person. I can tell that Martin.
So it was a hard decision to make. I guess we're...
Okay, Ebuka, please. Look at it. Ebuka. Because what does Zion mean I'm a liar?
Wait, I need to see what's the date. Because I don't know what month this is.
This is March.
This is March.
18th March. 18th March. Baby girl, I don't say I distress you like this, my love. Shabi, you can see. So I'm lying on you, baby.
This girl. You did save Snapchat.
I just said no because evidence is important.
So this was the final straw for you.
So this was not okay. This was literally the final. I mean, the final straw was the whole ghosting situation, right? I'm like, okay, if that's the case, day your day. I feel like it's okay to be a supporter.
Well, I'm looking at the conversations. You guys were still sort of. You didn't.
This was after I sent him the money. Now, like we're still cool.
You didn't particularly. Man, don't see what you. I don't. One picture not to actually. I'm a responsible father.
No, but
anyway, long and short of it is, you guys are done.
I mean,
are you going back together?
We're not coming back together.
Are you guys have gone back together again?
Yeah, he's been trying to come back.
Okay.
The messages are here. That's why it was quite shocking that he was saying he's done, he broke up with me.
So-
You know the funny thing? As at last night, Zion was in my room professing love to me. Zion woke up in my room, he slept in my room.
Why did you let him stay?
Baby. You're calling him baby now.
You again, baby.
That's what she's used to now. You don't know she's used
So
to.
he's my baby. He's my baby. I still have love for him.
You said, why is he in your room?
Yeah, it's like fuck.
Okay, so why is he in your room?
Fuck for the road.
Such a big deal.
So you're also not personally helping the situation. If you're claiming that you're done, so Chiwe, let me say something, Chiwe.
Yeah.
You're talking a lot, and I know I'm laughing and all,
Yeah.
but you keep insinuating you're done.
Yes.
And let's be clear, he also keeps saying that you keep coming.
Yeah.
That is his part.
Yeah.
If he keeps believing that no matter what he does, you keep coming back.
Yeah.
And last night, you still came back. You went for the road, Chiwe, let me finish.
It was just
Chiwe, wait now. In March, you literally said here that this was the end, this was the last thing. You are back again tomorrow, I'm sorry. Good luck to you guys. I think that's very important. I'll see you guys next time.
Big Brother Naija Reunion was proudly sponsored by Guinness.
Go, shall we?
A new era has arrived, and it starts with a simple download. Get the new and improved My DSTV app and get used to more control with streamlined payments, easy error clearing, live chat assistance, and more, all in one app. This is the My DSTV experience, reimagined and upgraded to a whole new level. Download the new My DSTV app from your app store. The program you're about to watch is proudly sponsored by Guinness.
Go, shall we?
The following is rated 16 and is not for viewers younger than the age of 16. Additional restrictions apply as indicated.
I'm just trying to teach how to meditate. I hope you guys are using this live to meditate. Sometimes you just need to be still, keep quiet, allow your body to do its work, allow your body to heal, remove every feelings, every thing that is bothering you from your heart.
And then later it became, oh, this is Sean's situation, you know. And now you guys aren't having talks or you don't talk or whatever. So explain why you got to that point and why you got to a point where you are not. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a competition, it's a show. But how are you not talking?
Let me start from the top. So when we got into the house, I really liked her. Again, I shy away from people quickly, especially when we do something that it just makes me feel uneasy. I mean, Onyeka, sometimes you can't read her. Like she can wake up and start to give you attitude for no reason. Like there was a time in the house, we were good, we slept, we were playing, and the next day she was just not talking to us. I mean, you know why?
It just came out of nowhere, you're saying.
Yeah, she said she woke up that morning and normally when she wakes up, hand will smile to her and that morning I did this out to her. She was kind of like, I don't know, it was just weird. Yeah, I like you, but there's just something, when I try to go deeper, I just get this pushback. I just let myself go, because friendship is not my fault. And even when we came out of the house, I still tried and reached out. And it just didn't
When you
work.
reached out after the show,
Yeah, I did.
and what happened?
Once, and she didn't honor my invitation.
What did you do exactly?
One day, we were going for video rounds, and I knew that it was off and on, off and on. And I went, and she was in the car, and I knocked. Like, oh, Nika, I made videos of her, blah, 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 blah. Then one time we were talking, and I was like, come to my room, let's talk. I know that the energy, because she said, she's like, oh, the energy is off. I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from, but we need to clarify. And I come to my room, and she didn't come. I called her, she didn't pick.
You called her, she didn't pick up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And granted, everybody was busy, everybody was receiving gifts and everything. But she didn't even call to explain. She didn't say anything to me. So at the buffet for breakfast, I saw her like that. I said, you're rude. But I wasn't like aggressive. I said, Nika, you're rude. We invited you, you didn't come, you didn't say anything, you're rude. And that was, I think, the last time we spoke properly.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. She made a statement, and once in person, she was like, I'm insecure because of big asses. And I'm like, what should I ask her? I was like, is it because I'm like, what do you mean, Yash? Like, so when she said that, I'm like, you're not going on my level of frequency to understand the kind of person I have to have a conversation and say, because I didn't have a conversation with Wika. I opened up about what I went through when I was little, all my insecurity and everything. I'm telling you, Ebuka, on the show, I never thought I would open up to anybody. I was scared to Wika in the bathroom. Then all of you, all of a sudden, you're going to say, it's because of big dash. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not vindictive. If I respect you, I respect you. I don't think there's any baby that I don't like except for the one that's not here. But that's it. I don't know. I mean, a babe that can think that another baby is scared because of his ass, I don't want to be that person's friend. I'm sorry, but that's it. That's how I think. I need somebody that matches my level of intellect.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very happy at
I
your
was
level of.
about to switch words.
Yeah.
Let me say something first. It's one thing to say, because the narrative so far has been, you're playing a game.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Viewers love a game player, right? But if she's saying the show is over now, she reaches out, she tries to have a conversation. Let's meet up in my room, and they accuse us I was busy, which everybody is. And after that, she didn't even reach out. After the show is over, the game is over. Why is connecting with her still a problem?
Because I think that this jealousy thing plays a big part in this whole thing, because whenever it has to do with every human being, there is cues. It's allowed to be busy. It's allowed for your fans to give you gifts. But when it's Oyeka, it's like, when you are committing a bloody crime, you are evil, you are evil. Let's be clear, Ebuka. I came into that house, she was the one that was jealous. I loved that as well. I was the one that when she was sick, I was even putting on her pants.
Who will not be jealous?
Do you understand? So I don't want to go back and forth. We can be civil.
Yeah,
You're
I'm very
intelligent,
civil.
like you said.
No, I'm giving
So,
you.
Ebuka,
What am I jealous about?
I have a question, right? If
It's
she was really smart,
That's very weird.
her first question should be, how does Onyeka know that my friend has dated people with big ass? But she didn't ask that question. That would have been the first question I'll ask, because it will lead me to a lot. But let's leave that aside since she didn't ask that. Now, sitting down and saying you called me after the show, I responded to you, and she was saying, everybody knows how one you go. She said that she was saying, she was like, you're boo. I was like, no, it's okay. This is a lie. It's okay. We're not arguing. I didn't argue with you. You spoke. Please let me speak. You are lying against me.
It's so weird.
So she did that. And to me, I felt like, come on, man. And I told her, I said, girl, I had like fans there. You have fans who come to meet you. Like, why is it that whenever any, like, not even a scene, it's always like, okay, see, because she said that she saw me as a friend. She said that, why am I saying that Victoria should have called her friend? Okay, why were you now? You said about my friend, but you were calling me out a lot, saying a lot of things about me. Even the day that they are saying that I went to go and tell somebody about her trauma, the only person I told was Chizoba, because she said, tell Chizoba about it. And the only person I also spoke to was her friend, because her friend knew about it. I did not do this.
Imagine you tell your friend. Imagine you tell your friend about your trauma, and your friend is going to meet the man that you're interested in.
But you told me to tell her, and you already spoke to him about
trauma. Like, I don't know which person will accept that.
He knows about it. She told her about it. Like, she was saying it. She's jealous. She said it all along. That's her business.
Him, yeah.
Okay, now we had a conversation. She went to go and tell him that I think that I was supposed to be talking to her. She went to go and play like I wanted to kill her relationship. And honestly, Edgar, all these things she's saying about friendships, I was legit real to you. Tell me how you will sit down every day and speak about somebody negative, then call your friend, and you don't have repelling energy, then you don't want to blame it on me. I don't know about you. To be honest, I don't think there's anything. Because like when she's sitting there, okay, the other time she said the one that she said, oh, she was indirectly implying slut shaming me for talking to my bestie. But she will go and put another person with Susan Badu. It's okay. Do you understand? For me, they were double standards. When it came to the two of them, double standards.
Big Brother Naija. The Big Brother Naija reunion is proudly sponsored by Guinness.
Gordons, shall we?
I won't show power for your size. He gon' knock you down. I'm a 10, soft gel. I can tell you to say, malaria medicine, we don't get bad days. For big days for mouth, and it very easy to swallow. I got red dead ginger. I'm a 10, soft gel. Say no to malaria, yes to life.
Sometimes great things are worth waiting for, and for those who crave and wait, the experience is truly memorable. Introducing the new Dano Evaporated Milk, a creamy, tasty, nourishing way to start your day.
Very creamy and delicious. Now that's worth the wait.
Try Dano Full Cream and Dano Cool Cow Evaporated Milk and taste the Dano difference.
Proudly sponsored by Guinness.
Gordons, shall we?
Big Brother Naija.
She called me, she invited me. My friends just called and said, oh, we have a gifting stuff. I was busy for the longest. I'm not a human being I can't forget. But once it's Onyeka, it's like, Onyeka, it's good to Onyeka. What's the thing? Come on, man.
So, in the house, I just want to say something, because you said at the start of the show you guys were cool.
Yeah.
You feel that way.
Yes.
So you noticed
sure.
that energy.
Yes, I did.
So why, if you notice an energy from her, why was it not an option to talk to her about this energy and instead keep, I'm using this word very loosely, flirting with him, which is what the viewers thought. You're not talking to this girl, but you're talking to him. Almost like you're trying to trigger. Is that what you're trying to do?
No, it can't. Nobody can bear this. True. When I brought out the game in the house, I noticed that there was kind of a lot of energy. So I was like, every time when they do, I'm like, what's up? Do we have a problem? What's up? Do we have a problem? But like at the point, I'm asking what's up? Do you have a problem? But things are still going on. Yeah. So when I now found out that the whole jealousy thing, I'm like, there's no point. I already know what the issue is.
Is it not fair? I mean, if she got a vibe, she got a vibe. She started up being friends with you, and then she feels like, this girl doesn't like me. You would have that instinct as well if it was you. So why is it her fault if you give her a certain vibe?
No, I'm not saying it's her fault. That's why when I started the conversation, like, I tried to be friends with her. Even before we started going back and forth, or she did whatever she did, I've asked Andy, you're here. I told her, like, I like this babe, but there's something, I don't know.
So you also got a vibe?
Yes, straight up.
You are basically going through the same thing. Just that somebody was asking.
Let me tell you.
She said, I like this babe. I don't know what's happening.
She's saying that
when
I went to Sean.
You are gossiping.
To tell
Why don't you feel the very energy from you? When you are talking a lot, almost every day, you're sitting out, finding a problem in Onyeka, a problem in Onyeka every day. And I'm just forgiving you and giving you grace.
Now, let me say this to kill her. Onyeka was jealous that Victoria was in the friends.
Please don't
yes, you were.
Define me like
yes, you were.
You're defining yourself.
You were. I'm not. And the guy came to the house and she was the king and the first topic Onyeka talked about Ozzy and Victoria.
What is my situation? I'm there.
you. You know, maybe shouting.
What was in
I
there?
be shouting.
Keep bringing
But
it
I'm telling you, I'm
Because
telling
you
you,
are saying a lot in the house.
you said about Victoria
But
because
me,
of Ozzy.
I don't have a
So
thing with
much.
you. You
And
are
Ozzy and
jealous.
fucking babes.
It's not about
Shut
Victoria,
up.
it's about
What's
me
that
and you. You
again?
are
Yeah,
jealous.
Ozzy, they do
You are
something. You're
jealous.
just about Ozzy. Shut up.
Everybody have the same
Is she
energy.
know the other
Can I
person?
Yes,
say?
she knew. She knew.
Everybody
Yeah, you knew.
You know what it shows?
I don't know. It's
You
fine.
know,
I don't
you know.
know. I don't know.
Ebuka, I think we don't make sure you say.
Did you know Karen? Did you know?
Ebuka,
Wani,
Tuta.
how, in her opinion, or in her points, are you calling her Mrs. Mbadiwe?
Who?
Her.
You never call this
And accusing her of
I
the same
never,
thing.
I did never call Victoria Mrs. Badway.
Okay, Ebuka.
So
Never. I
she
said
did
never
that.
call Victoria
No,
Mrs.
the fact
Badway.
did you
It's
ever
not-
do that?
Yes.
You did. I even said my eyes.
So how you calling her Mrs.
I
Mbadiwe
said
and
my
accusing her for the
She's
same
already
thing?
not called Mrs. Badway. To me, she never did. I'm like,
Okay, but it's less than.
she's calling Wani jealous, but Wani stated it. It's not because of her. I'm a jealous babe. Even because of Nelly.
So why
Wani
you not
spoke
push
to
on me when you
Yes,
told me
Nelly.
that jealous people?
Okay?
But
So
I'm not. I'm just chilling.
So that means I'm jealous.
You guys are the ones that have jealousy issues. And you're defining yourself. You're defining yourself. You cannot do anything you say like that.
You can't make a political statement. You don't go straight. You don't rubbish.
They were talking about me. There was a day that they were talking about me, right? Claiming that I was jealous about Victoria. And I stopped and I listened to that conversation. And when he said, you know, like me now as a person, I used to be jealous when my friend is talking. And they said, like me now as a person, I used to be jealous. You're defining yourself, not me. Okay, all the times that you were capping, all the times that other people were capping about me.
Victoria just wanted to be what
All of them met me. So we're all doing the same thing in the house.
You met those. Go and you ask this. You wasted the rest of the relationship and then you didn't know. You can't even make a clear point. Serious. Who's just sit down.
And you sat down.
Yeah, because I'll sit down.
I thought,
Yes.
can I say one thing?
Yeah, let me just point
Is,
out
wait,
something, right?
your name has laughed. Because Sean's name has come up a lot. Before I come to Sean, you, this whole crossfire has so many layers. But jealousy keeps coming up.
Just like asking questions.
Just asking.
And you said, how would you know somebody like you? He didn't tell you that.
Good question.
Who knows this? So Sean himself.
Honestly,
Answer me is yes or
yes,
no.
yes.
Sure. Well, you're telling the person who is sort of a bone of contention, right? In your dynamic. Yeah. That your ex is, yeah. And she fits the criteria, I guess. What are you trying to achieve with that? And what do you think that does for your relationship?
To be honest, I can't really remember saying verbatim that, oh,
What did you say?
maybe it's been a more comfortable to get to know each other and just talk about
But it's not the first time you're hearing this. So when she brought it up, did you counsel her to say, I didn't say this?
It's not been in relation to when I'm the type of person that just go for work.
So you're saying you could have said it to me.
I could have, but can I say this too? I actually want to say this. Because I think the problem with Oyeka and when the issue, I lie in the middle of it, but I'm not the main issue.
What is the main issue?
Right? I think, I always used to tell them in the house, I said it to both of them. I said, you guys have a fake friendship. Right? I think you guys used to do, I'm friends with each other, whatever, but you're not actually getting to understand each other's personality. And for you to understand each other's personality allows you to give each other grace, and also get to know them more.
For a lot of viewers, and I'm sure for most of you, you guys were in a relationship in the house.
Yeah.
You and wife. From the first week. Whatever conversations you had with Onyeka, she said what she said and she's standing by it. This is a girl. You're talking to another girl who is a bone of contention. How did you not think it right to draw a boundary with her?
Okay, so I basically wanted to create a middle ground. Also,
Why? Shouldn't your loyalty be there? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, when the first week, when it wasn't my girlfriend, I never asked my girlfriend, but she was definitely an item. Well, I could probably even say that we'll see each other. So heading on that trajectory, but also you're building connections with different people. So it's like, why am I going to shut off? This is not Love Island. Do you know what I mean? The Big Brother, and I'm just
So you were open to other people?
not open to people necessarily romantically, but building a natural connection with people, friends, just people you want to get to know.
Wally, before we go quickly, hearing what he said now, do you feel he was loyal? He had your back
Yes, I did.
in situations like this?
Some conversations that I had with her, if it was me, I wouldn't have like necessarily like just said, but like he said, he wanted to, and he made it clear to me in the house. And when I had a blowout, he was like, I know you're jealous, but I'm not giving you any reason. I'm not trying to do something romantically with this person. I want you, and I'm coming for you. And he made it very clear. That's why I said, yes, and that was enough. And that's why I will state and reinstate that whatever happened between me and her wasn't about Sean at all.
Okay, we're going to go on a break and we'll be right back.
Big Brother Naija. The Big Brother Naija reunion is proudly sponsored by Guinness.
What?
You know that's the last movie.
Yes. Is he showing it?
Yes.
Where is he showing?
Chima, come and put the last.
Hey, don't come put anything here. They tell you to come and put it. So don't.
And own the moment. Because true confidence is not about seeking validation. It's about validating yourself and knowing that you are enough. I am confident. I am a confident lost friend. Be confident. Be lost here. Be beautiful.
Sometimes great things are worth waiting for, and for those who crave and wait, the experience is truly memorable. Introducing the new Liminal, a creamy, tasty, nourishing way to start your day.
Very creamy and delicious. Now that's worth the wait.
Try Nano full cream and Nano full cow evaporated milk and taste the Nano difference.
Proudly sponsored by Guinness.
Go, shall we?
Big Brother Naija.
Speaking of dynamics, let's take a look at this clip.
Big Brother Naija.
It's my jewelry, but I've got 24 karat gold in there. And you're gonna bring it out and put metal in it and drop it there. That's animal audacity active. I'm a yam robber.
I saw it on top of my head, and I carried it and put it on top of her.
Is it Nelly's body?
Yes, because I thought it was
Yours. Do not say that to me. What is this? You're mad. Eh? The other day you came in front of me to ask me stupid questions. This girl, are you smoking something bigger? Are you okay? Are you okay? And then crazy. Do that. Wait. Do that.
Big Brother Naija.
Yeah, that was actually longer than that on the day a lot happened. Chinwe, you had a lot of opinions about it. How did you get there?
Wait, if Shidera, when did you finish your lesson?
What was it about?
Mommy.
Did you remember everything they taught you? Hope you'll be able to write your exam tomorrow.
Of her, it is only normal to form opinions of people based on what is faith. Perception is totally different from reality. So the conversation we speak about with Zion regarding her, how is
Oh, yeah, leave my room.
Nelly made him and planted in the house, right? For some reason, not to water down what she did or whatever, it upset my tummy. Myself and Zion, when we were having our conversation, I was distressed. I already just literally even come out of the restroom. And at that point, I wasn't even like, which kind of chef did this somewhere just cook beans? I've just been going to the toilet since I've been going. Then I was now like, he knows a type of chef now. That is the type that will go make food and serve good food, hot meals.
That's what you said?
Yes.
Actually,
Now,
no,
that wasn't the word.
Not the video.
It's opinion. So based on how I was feeling at the time, I was lashing out. Zion was my boyfriend at the time. It is only normal, if we are even being honest here. We all have moments where we are with our own people and say the craziest things that we probably wouldn't say to someone else. And I really say that statement, it was totally unnecessary, if I would even say, right? It shouldn't have even been something to come up. But that wasn't me even trying to pick fight with her. It was just a conversation with my boyfriend at the time. Now to the jewelry issue. Nelly, my locker and Nelly's locker are side by side, right? You see something that isn't yours in your stuff, it is only normal to assume it belongs to the person next to you. She asked every other person, according to her, except me. I got to find out after I had lashed out that night. In fact, I just went to the locker. I was going to use the restroom. I saw my jewelry pouch somewhere else other than my locker. And at that point, I'm like, who put this thing here? Because it's usually in my locker.
Zion, where did you get that? Where did you get that from? Why was that the state sentence to pacify your girlfriend?
In the house, we really don't know anybody. I didn't know Nelly from outside, but I knew that she said she was a chef, like a chef that goes to people's houses and cook. Being a guy, and I'm not trying to say insinuate anything. Being a guy.
Please, can I say something real quick? I'm not a chef that goes to people's houses to cook. I never said that.
No, that's what I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead.
But that's what I insinuated from the whole I'm a chef thing.
If I eat at a restaurant and I get food poisoning, I'm not going to suddenly assume that the chef is a prostitute.
No.
Like, I want to know how you got there.
Okay, so
Why did you say, she don't wash hand cook, or she don't sabi cook?
Do you get?
How did it get to that is what I'm trying to understand.
So I was just drawing that insinuation from probably my experience outside the house.
So the girls you know who are chefs outside sleep with their customers?
No. I'm just saying out of experience that I know outside the house. I'm not saying that that's what many does. You get it?
So, like I said to her, she repeated it again later, and you guys had this whole back and forth. They called each other names. Fair enough, you even called her names. But was there pre-existing beef that we didn't know about? She said she doesn't know where it came from. Where did it come from?
But to be honest, right, from day one, I never had anything bad against Chinwe.
So where did it change?
I don't know. I just started noticing, like, sometimes she'll wake up, she's all grumpy, she doesn't want to, like, talk to people. And then let's be deep, because everybody is not a morning person, right? Her locker was just next to mine. I don't have anything against Chinwe. I was as surprised as everybody the way she was always coming at me. It was like she was trying to make my whole stay in the house difficult. I genuinely loved Chinwe, and trust me, when they came in with their relationship, I had no bitter heart towards them. So the whole thing was just like a movie to me, because I was just trying to understand what did I do to this girl, because I never did any, and it was always from her part.
I was going to apologize to Nelly. It's the second time I came back in the house. Ask her. I told her Saturday morning I had gone to meet Nelly she was packing in the dressing room. And I'm like, I would like to have a conversation with you afterwards, right? And the essence of the conversation, because I mean, I'm a girl too. You know, I would feel really hurt if someone should stereotype me based off my looks. And I feel like that was what I did to her, which was very unfair to her. I take responsibility for that, and I'm very sorry for that.
Ebuka, right? Let's talk about the cat Chinwe called me a thief. She's called me also the police. Firstly, I never repeated anything in the house. I've got like 2 weeks without washing. So this night after eviction, I went to the laundry to go wash my clothes. After bringing out all the clothes, I now saw a pack of jewelry down there. I'm like, how did this thing enter here? Because I've not washed. So I went to the locker room. When I got to the locker room, I think I saw the bed and Judith at the locker room. I said, I saw this thing in my bag, and I don't know the owner. I just saw it like down. And this laundry bag, I've not opened it, right? So I just said, Ben was like, just drop it there. Anybody that owns it, when they come, they'll see it and take it. And coming out, Ebuka, I saw a clip when she and Ruthie were saying they were going to set me up.
And funny enough, the next day I told Chizaba in the kitchen. I was able to tell, I think she heard, I was like, I knew this was a setup because it wasn't ordinary. Yes, they put it there because how come Ruby's jewelry and Chinwe's jewelry were together in one bag? Do they stay together? Wait.
Do you think you overreacted? Even if you're, like, let's assume you didn't plan this. Do you think you overreacted with the jewelry situation?
The moment I saw my jewelry pouch outside of where it was meant to be, I lost it. Okay. I totally lost it. And I kept going, who would have the audacity to take my stuff and put it here? So you think I would plan to do something and be looking for an explanation afterwards? Obviously. Come on, girl. So why is what is this jewelry doing under my laundry bag that I haven't opened in 2 weeks?
That's a fair question.
That's because if you use this jewelry just 2 days ago or a day ago, how did the jewelry make it under my laundry bag that I haven't opened in 2 weeks?
So did Ruby tell you about this plan? Like she said. What did Ruby tell you?
You see what everything was telling me about the jewelry situation, that she was the one that took the part. In fact, that video, she didn't say she put it in her bag.
So why did
she
I
said she put it
apologize to
on
her?
top something. I was going to have the conversation with her.
So now we're talking about calling her a prostitute, the P, pussy, whatever it is.
I'm saying I was going to have that conversation with her, but it never happened.
Because it became a pattern of the name calling. She's accusing you of setting her up.
Yeah.
Anybody watching this as a third party is going to conclude only one thing. You wanted to take her out, or you had her in mind, or she was a target, or she was a threat to you. Because if it's not one, it's not two, it's not three, and you've not given, honestly, I don't know if I'm wrong, anybody any reason to see that she came for you at any point?
Inka, there are clips where Nelly had conversations about me, calling me names.
What did she call you?
Fat and ugly. The only time I called you twice and ugly was when we just came and gave us something to wear. And Chino was like, oh, they gave her this shirt to wear with Nelly. Like, this stuff. You can't wear this thing with her. I'm like, you. It fits me more than you. So why are you trying to, like, she's always making all this backyard noise and sounds around me. Like, anytime there's anything centered about Nelly, she wants to talk.
Did you ever apologize to her?
Personally, I apologize for that. I didn't sort of want.
You haven't spoken now?
No.
Why is that?
But for me, and I know who's in that clip. I know that's
Like, my question is very simple. You can say I didn't apologize because I didn't want to. That's fair. But don't tell me you've not seen the clip. I want to know why have you not apologized. That's all.
So I know what I said here. Yeah. And outside the house, Nelly and I don't talk.
You don't just someone you apologize to. You don't have to.
I just didn't feel like, I was talking my girl about something. And so me, I said, video was hot. Yes. So
Go and tell Shidema, Shoma that I said they should go and wash the toilet now.
Apologize to her. Oh, I apologize to me. Really? Yeah. Are we okay?
Nelly, I truly was going to clear up the jewelry situation. There was never a time where my intentions were to set her up. If we were caught in that way of being set up, I'm just as oblivious as you were when it happened. And truly, I'm sorry I popped off and called you Anini and all of that, and people had to ride the wave of the name calling. But trust me, I wasn't trying to set you up. I don't have no beef with you.
I feel like a genuine apology.
Yeah. I mean, let's just move past it.
Do you accept the apology?
Okay.
Do you accept his apology?
He didn't apologize.
I didn't apologize.
Yeah, I didn't hear him.
I apologize already. No notice.
All right, when we come back, we have more friendship dynamics in the house. And of course, we're still going to talk about the post-show dynamics right here on the Big Brother Nigeria Radio Show.
Big Brother Nigeria Reunion was proudly sponsored by Guinness.
Go, shall we?
The new era has arrived, and it starts with a simple download. Get the new and improved My DSTV app.
house, I mentioned the people, and then someone would leave together, and I mentioned AC people. I said, I've not seen them around. That was what I used. I haven't even seen them around. I know that they've been around, but my eye hasn't even seen them around. So I just felt like if they were laid back, which is, what translated in the long run, right? The audience out there, maybe to their fans, felt like, we're just out to work for them for no reason. We felt threatened. Now, except we deny it, I actually came across a clip when I came out where Suj and Tofa were seated together at the dressing area, right? And then, I didn't really say much, but he was trying to tell his partner that, in his words, something like, oh, these boys, they worry you. These boys, they worry you. Tofa was trying back on like, yeah, I swear, like, these boys. So they could feel.
So they were threatened by you guys as well.
Anyhow you want to do, but what I'm saying is what I felt, they also felt it.
What do you mean by these guys, they worry? Don't take my lingo very seriously, bro. Like, me saying you they worry can literally mean 1,001 things. So, if me, I honestly can't even remember exactly the situation that he's talking about. Me saying you they worry can mean a billion context. I generally didn't have any problem with them. I didn't have any need to have any animosity towards them or anything. I literally thought that all of us were just cool.
Do you think Nelly was a factor?
To the best of my, no.
But you liked Nelly? Yeah. At the time, yeah. Did that affect how you felt about him? Well, let's take a look at this one.
Big brother Naija. Are you angry with me?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're misbehaving. You are.
No.
I said you are.
I just sleep all night till I do what you ask me to do.
Yeah. You didn't sleep all night after doing what I asked you to do. But you had something else to do for Ruth. That was why you did not even sleep for.
You were probably hoping that I should come into the room and sit like that.
And you failed.
And I did.
Yeah.
And then in your mind, you're like, yes, I've seen me there soon. Let me see how it's going to feel now. I'll be.
Yes, I already said I'm sorry.
Big brother Naija.
Do you think he chose Ruthie over you?
I wasn't available, so he went for the next option.
But at the time, he's showing his interest. He's talking to you about how you're trying to make him jealous by being in bed with Suj.
Okay.
And you didn't particularly say, I'm taken.
Okay, the thing is, right, I had initially told Mayor that it was too early, right? I wanted to take my time. We just got in the house. You can't be pressing me for a relationship. I never planned for that, right? So, I'm a girl, I love to be chased, right? So, when
Which he was doing.
he was at that time, but he got distracted with Ruthie.
Did you ever tell him that?
No, because, I'll go for the best. And whoever comes for me that I feel like he was trying to keep up, but he was a bit distracted.
Now, seeing that, right, Suj, do you think that played a role in it? And did you know that was happening with him in the picture?
I didn't know what was going on. I just knew that they used to talk, and she told me where her head was at.
What did she say to you?
That he's trying to yarn her, but
and what did she say her head was?
She's not on a direct mission there.
So she was clear to you that this was never going to happen?
She didn't put it like that. It's not like she said that it was never going to happen, but she just said that she's not trying to move like that. She's not moving that way.
Did that in some way define your friendship with Suj? Well, like I said, we had a rocky start. So obviously, if a girl that, we had similar interests before, and then it wasn't the situation, and then he is now the next person, doesn't make it, I wouldn't say it's the best, doesn't make it any healthy trajectory. Yeah, exactly. But he didn't have anything to, because if, let's say, we're guys, we've been gisting, and then, let's say, and then we were supposed to have a thing, but it happened, then he came to the picture, then I slowly stopped talking to him, like, yeah, you could say it took that turn, but we weren't necessarily talking, At the same time, it doesn't mean anything because while we were together, we were still friends. When I had issues, she always checked up. We always talk about things that we just totally different, whether we talk together or not. So it's very.
How are things with you and Suj now? You guys talk?
Well, since we left the house, I think I've only seen him maybe once or twice. And then when we see, we just great. Yeah, we haven't had a place to be in a space, confined space together, but when we great.
Big brother Naija.
Some say confidence is silent. Oh, who made that rule? My confidence moves and shatters expectations, leaving no room for half measures. So stand tall, flip your hair, take that bold step, and own the moment. Because true confidence is not about seeking validation. It's about validating yourself and knowing that you are enough. I am Funke Akindele. I am a confident lush woman. Be confident, lush hair, be beautiful.
Sometimes great things are worth waiting for, and for those who crave and wait, the experience is truly. Introducing the new Dano evaporated milk, a creamy, tasty, nourishing way to start your day.
Very creamy and delicious. Now that's worth the wait.
Try Dano full cream and Dano cool cow evaporated milk and taste the Dano difference. Big brother Naija.
Let's take a look at this clip.
Big brother Naija.
Anya Oakland told me that it was her strategy to be proposing in people's business.
Big brother Naija.
Can't say how now.
I thank you, Ibuka.
Happy New Year.
I wish you the same.
Okay, explain that situation to us and what you heard and why it got to this point, where there were accusations and all of that.
About her using Wani and Andy, I think it was on a Sunday. Yeah, so she was discussing the issue she had with Wani and Sean that Wani thinks she's too close to Sean and they are friends and all that. In my head, like, this girl is your friend. If you have any issue with her, you should sort it with her and not with me. And that was the first time we actually sitting down to have a conversation. So why are you telling me? And she said she can't stay away from the both of them. Sean is her friend, and Wani is her friend too. And she also mentioned that she thinks Wani and Sammy, they have like large fan base outside.
She said that herself?
Yes, she said that. So I just felt like, okay, if someone doesn't want you to be friends with her boyfriend, I mean, why not just, if you truly value friendship, just stay away from the guy you get. So in my, I just feel, after you asked me that question, I felt like maybe I was just overthinking the whole thing. That was why I apologized to her.
This was one of the most controversial things this season, right? This thing that you said she said. She was using them for clout or whatever it was. Did she say
I heard it when she said, oh, she was just using that as a strategy.
So that's what you heard?
Yes.
She was using what as a strategy?
Like trying to be in everybody's business.
So she didn't specifically say Hani and Wandi?
No.
So why didn't you say that?
About the Wani and Andy. It was not their situation of our friendship with Wani and Sean that she doesn't want to break from the both of them. And she also mentioned that she feels Wani, they have large fan base outside. So that was why I said that.
So it's not that she said it.
No.
You just, okay, so because of what she said and what she had said before
Yes.
about using everybody as strategy, she didn't say I'm using one year.
No, she didn't say that.
So you can see why that was a problem, when people heard the way you said it.
Yeah.
Wally, did you believe what Tassia insinuated? Because she said it was an insinuation. Was true.
At the time, not really. When they said it was like, okay, did we really talk about it? It was like,
Ajeka, so you are the person in the middle of all of this. And first of all, why did that fight become a Victorian fight for you?
I'm sitting on my own chair, and the parents made a statement. Nobody was forced to speak. Nobody, like I heard someone said, and I didn't feel the need to speak for my friend. There was no need to speak for me. I have lips for me.
Why did you pick up about that? Let's go back to my original question.
Yes, that was the
Who was the voice on the bar?
The
Cassia.
voice was Cassia.
So how did it become about Victoria?
Yes, I was not the one. I never even spoke to